Hi guys, welcome to this 10-minute mobility class, and you're joined today by yours truly, Luke Baden. It's going to be a 10-minute mobility flow. We're going to alternate between static hold stretches, okay, and some mobility movements. I'll explain more as we go along, but the first thing we're going to do is a 2-minute stretch in saddle pose. So, how it's going to go down, we're going to point our toes, we're going to sit back, knees apart, feet close together, finding this stretch to the quadriceps. We're going to do the eagle arms, which means the left elbow is going to go on top of right elbow. So for 60 seconds now, you're going to situate yourself in the saddle pose with the eagle arms. 60 seconds, let's go. So your mission is today to stay passive. Try not to force any of the positions and just relax in the poses. If you do feel like you're straining too much, just give yourself a few seconds rest and then get back in there when you can. All that's going to happen in 60 seconds or less than now is we're going to change arms. This is a 2-minute pose in total. 60 seconds eagle arms on this side, and then we'll switch. Focus is on your breathing. Long inhales through the nose, exhaling through the mouth, trying to send that breath deep into the belly rather than keeping it in your chest. A few more deep breaths. Okay, the last 5 seconds, and all that's going to happen is changing arms. We're going to change arms in 3, in 2, in 1. Excellent. So just shaking out those arms, and then right elbow on the top, threading those hands together. If you're a bit more flexible than me, you can probably take your hands higher. We're just enjoying that mid-back stretch and that quadricep stretch. Remember, the mission is stay passive, relaxed in the pose. You don't have to force anything. You can help just every time you're feeling a bit restless to return to your breath. Big deep breaths in through nose, long exhales through the mouth. Last 20 seconds in the pose. A few more deep breaths. Okay, your saddle eagle pose, finishing in 3, in 2, in 1. Excellent, so that's our first passive stretch done. We're moving on now to a bit more of a mobility style flow. It's going to be 4 movements, 30 seconds each movement. We'll go 3 times through. I'm going to show you the movements now. First one is going to be world's greatest stretch, just on the left hand side. Elbow close to the floor, drive up. So 30 seconds on one side. The next exercise is going to be down dog, pushing back, dropping hips through to up dog. That's the second exercise. Third exercise, world's greatest stretch on the other side. And the final movement is going to be bird dog on the knees, extending alternate arm and leg. 30 seconds each movement, 3 times through. We don't need rest, but if you want to give yourself some rest, you can do. Okay, so first movement, world's greatest stretch on the left, 30 seconds, coming in 3, in 2, in 1. So kick that leg forward, elbow down to the floor, the shoulder blades spread. Then rotate up towards your lead leg, squeeze shoulder blades. Staying on the same side, 30 seconds. Finding that groin stretch, back knee stays strong. Good stuff, just keep breathing. Squeeze those shoulder blades, then spread those shoulder blades, get the elbow close to the floor. Last rep, then we're into up dog to down dog in 3, in 2, in 1. Pushing the floor away, finding that calf stretch, finding that mid-back stretch. Drop the hips through, open up the chest, find that stretch through the abs and the hip flexors. Just 30 seconds, take your time. Last 10. World's greatest stretch on the right hand side in 3, in 2, in 1. Kicking forward that leg, elbow close to the floor as you can, then rotate towards that lead leg. So you're rotating towards the right. Taking your time. Last 10 seconds, then we go into those bird dogs. Bird dogs in 3, in 2, in 1. So we're dropping to knees, focus is on core, extending alternate arm and leg. Don't kick that leg back, keep it straight. Drive the heel to the back wall. Bit of a balance challenge, you're taking your time. Your focus is on the midline, holding midline nice and tight. We're going twice more through. Remember the first exercise, that world's greatest stretch on the left-hand side. That's coming in 3, in 2, in 1. Here, spread shoulder blades, then squeeze shoulder blades. Finding groin stretch, taking your time. Excellent. Moving on to that up dog to down dog. Hips go high, calf stretch, mid-back stretch, drop through. 20 more seconds here. Squeeze those glutes, lengthen. World's greatest stretch on the right, in 3, in 2, in 1. Elbows close to the floor as possible, then rotate towards the lead leg. Remember to squeeze those shoulder blades at the top. Got those bird dogs coming in 3, 2, and 1. All fours, strong in the midline, extending, alternate arm and leg. Reset to the ground, take your time. Don't kick back that leg. Push the heel to the back wall. We're going once more through. Sync up that breathing. So we're going to the top in 10 seconds. World's greatest stretch. Left hand side, final time. In 3, in 2, in 1. Left leg is forward. Rotate. And we get that elbow down if we can. Last time, gang. Last 10 seconds here, then we're going up dog, down dog. Last time with this movement. In 3, in 2, in 1. We go. Up dog. Pushing floor away. Finding that down dog. You can pump the feet a little bit if you need to. Last 5 seconds. World's greatest stretch on the right. Second to last movement. Rotating in. And as close to the floor as we can with that elbow. Second to last movement. Opening up. Okay, last movement. Coming in 3, in 2, in 1. All fours, bracing midline, extending alternate arm and leg, lengthening that back leg. Don't kick it back, don't use the low back. Just drive the heel backwards. Last few reps, team. Okay, that sequence is finishing in 3, in 2, in 1. Excellent work, people. Okay, We're moving back to a passive stretch now, a static held stretch. It's going to be 2 minutes in bound angle, okay, great for the hips. So you're going to be sat down in this position. You're going to draw in your feet as close to your groin as you can. You're going to grab the front of your toes and you're just going to sink forward. You're not going to force it though. So mission is to stay passive and let gravity do the job. So bound angle, 2 minutes, coming in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Holding feet together, head ducks. Focus is breathing. Big deep breaths. In through nose, out through mouth. Let gravity do the work. You don't have to force this movement. Mission is to stay passive. Keep breathing nice and deep. 2 minutes loosening off the hips. Coming up to halfway. 60 seconds down, 60 seconds to go. Staying passive, allowing gravity just to drop you into that position, hips opening up. Focus on that breathing into the belly, trying not to move the chest. Last 30 seconds. Coming out of bound angle in 3, in 2, in 1. So just taking your time to come out of bound angle. So we're going back to 4 new movements, 30 seconds of movement. This time we're just going to go twice through, okay? So first movement, left hand is going to be mobile. We're going to thread the needle. So you're going to be knees wide, left hand drives through, and then we rotate towards the ceiling. As much rotation as we can get in this drill. So that's the first movement, thread the needle. Second movement is going to be alternating dynamic pigeon. So we're going into that down dog, then knee comes across the body into a dynamic pigeon stretch. Alternating sides. Don't spend too long in the stretch. Next movement, right hand is mobile. Thread the needle on the other side. Okay, and final movement is going to be back extension. Here, I just want you to squeeze shoulder blades and squeeze glutes as hard as you can. Don't try and get lots of movement, just squeeze shoulder blades and glutes. Okay, so first movement, left hand is mobile, thread the needle, 30 seconds, coming in 3, in 2, in 1. Twice through on these movements. As much rotation as we can get through that upper back in this thread the needle. The left hand side should be moving right now. Dynamic pigeon coming up in 3, in 2, in 1. So finding that down dog, knee across the body. We don't spend too long here, we just go back up. 30 seconds. Dynamic pigeon. Last 10 seconds here. Knee coming across the body. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, thread the needle on the right hand side. Much rotation as we can get. Good stuff. Back extensions in 3, in 2, in 1. Remember, this movement, it doesn't need to be a big range of movement, but the movement is coming from us squeezing the shoulder blades and firing the glutes. Relax, then squeeze. Relax, then squeeze. Everything coming from that pinch of the shoulder blades and the squeeze of the glutes. We're going through one more time. Thread the needle on the left hand side in 3, in 2, in 1. Last time through, left hand side is mobile, rotating through. Last time we're going to do these movements. 10 seconds. Dynamic pigeon in 3, in 2, in 1. Finding down dog, knee across the body, drop that chest down. Don't spend too long there. Last 10 seconds and we're threading the needle on the right. Threading the needle on the right in 3, in 2, in 1. Last couple movements. Last few. Back extensions, last movement. Coming in 3, 2, and 1. Chest hits the floor. Squeeze shoulder blades, squeeze glute. 30 seconds. Last movement. Everything coming from that pinch of the shoulder blades and squeezing the glutes. Last 10 seconds. Resting in 3, in 2, in 1. Excellent work, people. So we're almost there. Final 2 minute, okay, 2 minute passive hold. We're gonna do pigeon stretch on the right and then pigeon stretch on the left. So first 60 seconds gonna be on the right hand side, coming in around 10 seconds. So I want you to situate yourself like so, knee across the body. This leg can come forward if possible. You can be here, on forearms, or laid flat. If you're getting a good stretch up here like I am, you stay here. 60 seconds on the right hand side, coming in 3, in 2, in 1. So we almost made it, gang. 60 seconds here, then we change sides. That's all we've got to do. Mission is, as always in these passive stretches, is to relax. Don't force the position. If you're getting a good stretch up here, perfect, you've no need to be down here. But if you can go down there, because you feel like you need to, that's okay too. Focus is on breathing. Long inhales, long exhales. 60 seconds on this side. You've got 20 more seconds remaining. Last 10 seconds. Changing sides in 3, in 2, in 1. Last stretch, people. Last thing we have to do of the day. Let's stay passive, stay relaxed. Good stuff, deep breath. Last 10, few deep breaths. And we're resting in 3, in 2, in 1. Excellent work, people. You officially finished mobility with yours truly, Luke Baden. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you next time.